Welcome back to Schools Challenge 2026. It's first round action and the scores are Old Harbour High. They've moved up to 5. The judges gave points for the question, what does the abbreviation OCR stand for in document processing? They will accept optical character reader. And the flag that was displayed was actually the flag of Iran. And so they got that correct as well. So Old Harbour High on 5, Mona High on 4. It's now time for the speed challenge, in which teams can answer as many questions as possible in 3 60-second periods. Old Harbour High, it's time now for your first minute. Old Harbour. In the book of Acts in the Bible, Paul's sermon at Areopagus took place in which city?
Rome.
Incorrect. Athens. A runner's breathing rate increases sharply during a sprint. What cell process increases to supply ATP quickly?
Metabolism.
No, anaerobic respiration. Identify the figure of speech in this sentence. She is an open book.
Oxymoron.
No, metaphor. Which African country held elections in 2024 that resulted in the election of President Macky Sall's successor?
Ethiopia.
No, Senegal. What human internal organ can regenerate itself after?
Liver.
Yes. What process causes coastal cliffs to retreat inland?
Backwash.
No, erosion. Which Jamaican reggae group recorded the album Mission in Progress?
Terror.
No, Morgan Heritage. What is the name of the solid produced when 2 aqueous ionic solutions react?
Precipitate.
Correct. What are the factors of x squared minus 3x minus 88?
X minus 88.
No time to answer that. X minus 11 and x plus 8. End of the first minute for Old Harbour. Now to Mona High for their first minute. Mona, in the Bible, Lydia, a seller of purple, was from which city?
Thyatira.
Correct. Good. Which hormone increases the human heart rate during...
Adrenaline.
Correct. Identify the figure of speech in this sentence. I've told him 1,000,000 times not to drive so fast.
Hyperbole. Good.
Correct. Which Middle Eastern country normalized relations with Saudi Arabia in a China brokered deal in...
Lebanon.
No, Iran. How many brains does an octopus have?
3.
Incorrect. 9. What is the imaginary line at 23.5 degrees north called?
North. Tropic of Cancer.
Correct. Which Jamaican reggae artist recorded the album Radio?
Radio.
Dennis Brown.
Incorrect. Kaimani Marley. What is the name for the indicator that turns pink in alkaline solutions? Correct. For the function y equals x squared minus 4x plus 1, what is the minimum value?
All right, so x minus 1.
No, minus 3. Who voiced Adol Simba in the 1994 adaptation of the movie The Lion King? No, Matthew Broderick. Which war was triggered by Iraq's invasion of Kuwait?
Iraq War?
Persian Gulf War.
And yes, we will accept that. End of the first minute for Mona. Now back to Old Harbour for their second minute. Old Harbour. Which actor played King George VI in the movie The King's Speech? No, Colin Firth. What was the name of the Cold War alliance that opposed to NATO?
Pass.
Warsaw Pact. What is the length of an Olympic swimming pool?
100 meters.
No, 50 meters. Which law states that induced EMF is proportional to the rate of change of magnetic flux?
Faraday's versa.
No, Faraday's law of induction. Translate to English the Spanish, no me di cuenta.
Pass.
I didn't realize. Who wrote the novel The Handmaid's Tale?
Margaret Atwood.
Correct. What word starting with H denotes a traditional Jamaican game which involves hopping on one foot while throwing a stone?
Hopscotch.
Correct. In the Bible's parable of the 10 virgins, what did the wise virgins take along with their lamps?
Oil.
Correct. What name is given to the hardened plaque which may form on the teeth?
Tartar.
Correct. What 8-letter adjective starting with C is an antonym of meticulous?
Careless.
Correct. Which European nation increased military aid to Ukraine after joining NATO
France.
in 2024? No, that would have been Sweden. And that's the end of the second minute for Old Harbour. Now back to Mona for their second minute. Mona, what is the height of the goalpost in an official netball game?
Oh my goodness. 16 inches.
No, 3.05 meters. Okay. What is the momentum of 4 kg object moving at 6 meters per second?
Momentum 24 Newton meter.
No, 24 kgm square per meter, per second rather. What is the Spanish word for discount?
Discount.
Visconti.
No, descuento. Who wrote the novel The Wine of Astonishment?
Ernest Hemingway.
No, Earl Lovelace. What word starting with M denotes the genre of Jamaican music characterized by drums? Call and
mento.
response. Yes.
Good.
In the Bible's parable of the sower, what did the seed represent?
Seed.
The word of God.
Correct. What is the name of the genetic disorder of the muscle characterized by a gradual wasting of the skeletal
Myocardium.
muscle? No, muscular dystrophy. What six-letter word starting with F is an antonym of precede?
Perceive.
False.
Follow.
Correct. What was the name? And we'll hold that one. End of the second minute for Mona. Back now to Old Harbour. This is their third and final minute. Old Harbour, which gas makes up about 78% of Earth's atmosphere?
Nitrogen.
Correct. What is the capital of Montenegro?
Podgorica.
Correct. Which artist released the single Blinding Lights?
Artist. We have.
Eminem.
No, The Weeknd. 25 centimeters squared of 0.2 moles per decimeter cubed of HCl neutralizes NaOH completely. That would be 0.005 moles. What is the gradient of the line joining the points 2, 3, and 6,
Boss.
11? 2. Which actor portrayed Nelson Mandela in the movie Invictus?
Freeman.
Correct. Which U.S. general oversaw the post-World War II occupation of Japan?
Pass.
General Douglas MacArthur. Which striker scored a hat-trick in the 2022 FIFA World Cup final for senior men?
Kylian Mbappe.
Correct. What is the formula for the calculation of kinetic energy of the mass?
Half MV squared.
Yes. How do you say brave in Spanish?
Pass.
Valiente, bravo. Who wrote the modernist novel, Mrs. Dalloway?
Ernest Hemingway.
No, Virginia Woolf. And that's it. End of the third and final minute for Old Harbour. Now back to Mona High for their third and final minute. Mona, what was the name given to the 2024 geomagnetic storm that disrupted satellites and power grids globally?
Typhoon.
No, Gannon storm. What is the study of fungi called?
Fungiology. Fungiology.
No, mycology. What is the capital of the Faroe Islands?
Faroe. That. Stanley. This one.
No, Tornshavn or Streymoy Island. Which artist released the concept album My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy?
Lana Del Rey.
No, Kanye West. What is the number of moles in 11 grams of carbon dioxide?
0.5 mole.
No, 0.25. A car travels 135 kilometers in 3 hours.
6 meter. This one.
No, its average speed is 45 kilometers per hour. Who composed the musical score for the movie Inception?
Inception. Who?
Radiance.
No, Hans Zimmer.
Next one.
Which explorer initiated the first voyage to circumnavigate the globe?
Columbus.
No, Ferdinand Magellan. Which player is the all-time leading international goal scorer in senior men's football?
Football, oh my goodness. Kylian Mbappe.
No, Cristiano Ronaldo. And that bell signifies the end of the third and final minute for Mona and the end of the speed challenge. The scores at this time are Old Harbour High on 17 and Mona High on 12. We go to the break with a good word from True Milk. Review notes daily. Go over your notes regularly to remember key points. When we come back, it's the exciting buzzer challenge, which will decide our winners. Do stay tuned. Round 1 action in TVJ Schools Challenge 2026 returns right after this.